lunchbox thing.
Oh, cute.
Huh?
Said JW.
Oh,
He'll love that little burger. So cute. Oh, you could smash those.
they're square, huh?
I think so. What do you give it? It's alright. 5 out of 10. And then we also got little chicken rings. Like 40 of these. With 20, how many? 20 of these? 20 of these and 40 chicken rings for like $38.
And fries.
And, oh yeah, and fries.
I didn't realize there was so much.
Yeah, this is so much food.
We could almost done one order.
Right. Look how many, look how big these fries are.
Dad, we don't know.
Oh my gosh. And then 4 of these big ones.
Yeah.
Top down, hear the sound of the breeze carrying us away. Dust in the rear view, free as a bird. This is our time, no matter what they say. Every mile behind only brought us here. Now the road is clear. Shotgun ride on my Friday night. Sunset fire burning in our eyes. Let's leave the past in the past and deal with it another day. All we got is this open.
Hello guys, welcome back to the vlog. So this vlog, we are starting out in Cincinnati, going down to Lexington, which is where we currently are, and then we're heading down to Knoxville for a family event. So Cincinnati is definitely, we stayed at our Airbnb was in Ludlow, Kentucky, which is right across which is right across the river from Cincinnati. And actually we didn't really go into Cincinnati at all. We got in at we stopped in Ohio to see my uncle, and then we got to the Airbnb around like 7. We got White Castle, as y'all saw, and then we went to bed and woke up pretty much the next morning, went on a little walk, which y'all saw. It was super cute. Ludlow is, I'll link the Airbnb below. Ludlow's super cute, so I highly suggest, if you're going to Cincinnati, to stay in Ludlow, because it's a small town vibe, but you're literally right next to Cincinnati. What? Is it funny that I'm talking on the camera? So now we are currently in Lexington. Dewey went into the liquor barn. So we'll see what he gets. I think he was looking for a Buffalo Trace or something. I think he was just seeing what kind of different whiskeys are in there, because as y'all know, Kentucky is like the capital of whiskey, right? Whiskey, bourbon, right? Because I think bourbon is Kentucky and whiskey is just like the overarching whatever. I'll have to look that up. But so we are actually about to head down to Knoxville. We'll spend more time in Knoxville. I stopped at a coffee shop to work and to charge my computer, working on the road today. But wait, so I'm gonna show y'all a lot more of Knoxville today. I know I haven't really shown much of Lexington. It's cute. It definitely has a bunch of different It has a bunch of different areas that you could go to. So it's not like one downtown like Cincinnati. It's kind of just little neighborhoods that have a bunch of different whiskey bars and coffee shops and things like that. So it would definitely be fun to come back and do that, because I know I want to come back and do the Arc. The Arc is somewhere in between Ludlow and, I think it's actually closer to Ludlow, Kentucky than Lexington, but it was literally an hour drive to get here. So super easy, right down one major highway. We're about to get some Chipotle now for the baby because he's hungry. Because it's going to be a couple hours until, it's like 2.5 hours to Knoxville from here, and then get to the hotel, do all that. So probably take an hour to get situated, and then head out on the town. So it is 3:30. So we're looking at 6:30 around dinner time. So do some research on where to eat. But that's about the plan for today. So I hope y'all enjoy today's vlog. Yeah, this place has everything that you could possibly want. Beer, cans. Starting out with a barbecue turkey sandwich. Yeah, this is a slop vlog. It's we always use slop vlog. Say that 5 times fast. Yeah, slop vlog. Slop. No, because it's so hard to say. Slop vlog. Ooh. Yeah, it looks good. Have we had this turkey one before? Yeah. All right, we also got sausage wrapped in tortilla. I thought this was gonna be underrated, but not too bad. It needs like a sauce or something. Hello guys, so it is Monday, it is 1:11 p.m. and I'm going to the library to work. And we are currently in North Carolina. We're at my in-laws and we'll be here probably until Thursday because we have to take the truck back. If you're new here, I got in a wreck and our truck was totaled, so we're in a rental truck right now. We have to turn it in by we're heading back Thursday, hopefully turn it in by Friday, but we have to beg the insurance company to extend our rental even though we haven't even accepted an offer yet. So we're in the very beginning stages of everything and they're already threatening to cut off our rental, which I think is messed up, but I guess there's nothing you can do about it. I'm gonna put in a complaint into like the Department of Insurance and see if what they're doing is messed up or not, because most likely they're just trying to not pay as much as they can, which is BS because we're completely not in the fault. Like, we were in a parking lot and got hit and it hit our rocker, and literally to fix our truck would have taken way more than it's worth. So we're just negotiating prices right now and we're trying to get the most back. We do have gap insurance with our bank where our loan is, so if you're buying a brand new vehicle that's expensive, definitely invest in gap insurance, because if you're in a case like me where before your loan is paid off, whatever your vehicle is worth, so they're saying that my truck is worth $29,000, but we still owe $36,000 on it. And so if we didn't do gap coverage, then we would have still had to pay $7,000 on our loan, even though this is completely not our fault. But since we did get gap coverage, now the bank is going to cover that. But we still want to negotiate more, because I don't know how much the bank covers for the gap insurance. I have to figure that out and call them. So really this week is like hot off the heels of travel, which as y'all have seen, this is really morphing into like a different type vlog than I'd anticipated. In North Carolina, like finishing up loose ends. This is like a loose ends vlog, literally just cleaning everything up, finishing taxes. Taxes are due Wednesday. Just in the midst of working, taking care of baby. We have taxes and we have this rental thing all due within literally this week. So it's very hectic. Meanwhile, traveling, going back from North Carolina back home. So it is, it's a lot this week. So, but thank you so much for watching and continuing to watch if you're still here, and I'll meet y'all later. I'm making a little cold instant iced coffee. I've already taste tested it and it is literally so good. So it's just 1 little teaspoon and 6 ounces of water. So I maybe add a little bit more. I don't really know how many ounces of water I have. But then I'm going to add a little bit of course, you already know, Chobani sweet cream. That up. And then add ice. Okay. Well, yeah, let's see. That's good. It's not bad for literally an instant mix. I could definitely do that. Look how cute this little toolbox set is. I'm in love with it. And he's finally old enough where he doesn't chew on literally everything, so he can play with it. So, I want to talk a little bit about my trip, just in the places that we went to. Cincinnati, I want to go back. Ludlow, Kentucky, I would love to stay in. Knoxville, I think we went in a bad area. We were looking for a brewery and we literally went down this road, a main road that had a bunch of people, or we at least saw one person literally, I don't even want to talk about this on this channel, but was doing drugs pretty much. And so that kind of left a little bit of a bad taste in our mouth. It was cool going to the World Fair area in Knoxville. I would have loved to see what that was even like back then. I think it's crazy that they used to do World Fair stuff. So yeah, it officially concluded on October 13th, 2025. So it was in Japan. That's crazy. Okay, so they still do have world expos. The last one in the US was held in New Orleans in 1984. I guess it's still going on. I didn't know that. But yeah, so America just hasn't had them lately, which it's honestly a big waste of money because they create these little towns and then they leave them. We went to one, if you look at my travel vlog, I can link it here, to San Francisco, that we went to a World's Fair. That was why they had created this beautiful area, was the World's Fair. But yeah, so I don't want to hate on Knoxville. It just wasn't, I mean, we went there for 2 hours, so it wasn't even like we, even got to explore like we did Ludlow and Cincinnati. I mean, even Cincinnati, we just literally drove through, but comparing to other cities, we liked it. If y'all have been in Knoxville, let me know what you think about Knoxville. It was just, that was kind of like left a bad taste in our mouth. Like anytime you go to a city and it's just, that's what you see on the streets, like that's how San Francisco used to be. San Francisco was like that when we went in 2022, but then when we went back in 2025, they had cleaned everything up, which is like, I mean, obviously a homeless population is a whole other thing, but whenever you have people doing drugs on the street, you're not going to want people to come to that city. And I get, there's just so many emotions behind homeless people, and I want them to get help. Like I want them to not have to do drugs on the street, like that's not a life for anybody to live. So I just hope that us as a society can come to some sort of, like agreement on what to do with it, because it's not good for the person, it's not good for the city either. So anyway, that's kind of my 2 cents on Knoxville. And also Cincinnati, we really didn't drive around, so who knows, they could have been having the same situation there. But anyway, because yeah, Seattle was like that too, and I went to Seattle in 2023, I think. So yeah, anyway, currently working. We're gonna go see my granny later on, my husband's grandma. Yeah, it's a beautiful day again, so just hanging out. I'm gonna end the vlog today, I know that for a fact. I don't know at what time, so I'll keep y'all along, but anyway. My computer just died, so I need to go fix that.